Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So yeah, this is my look that I just recently did. It's like a bit of a halo eye. I just wanted to come and do a YouTube video. Sorry, I haven't done one in a long time, but been a bit of a busy girl. But I wanted to do a YouTube video. It's probably a little bit controversial and probably bad timing, but you know, we're just gonna go with it. But on Jeffree Star and his products, Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Not Jeffree Star himself, but Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of inconsistencies lately in a lot of his stuff that I've been buying. I've been purchasing from like Jeffree Star's website and also a few other companies as well, and they've all been the same. I don't know. I've just been noticing that a lot of his lipsticks when I've been getting them have been very dry. Like I have to add like some Fix Plus or like a mixing medium, like a Duraline or something to the lipsticks to make them a bit more moist again. But yeah, so I thought I'd come and do a bit of a YouTube about it because, you know, I didn't want to be controversial, but I just wanted to be really honest about it because, you know, obviously there's a lot of people out there, oh my God, it's amazing. And people have been asking what my opinions are on the palette. Because I recently just did a giveaway on my page, which is Brad Slade School. So yeah, and I said on there that I, you know, gave away the Thirsty palette obviously, but I wasn't hugely confident with it. So with the palette, so I didn't really like it. But anyways, so yeah, so I used the Thirsty palette here. Not the best palette I think he's brought out. I think his two best palettes would have to be the Androgyny and Beauty Killer. Blood Sugar's great too, but I don't know, I just feel like his shadows in this are quite inconsistent. Have a lot of the natural shadows that he's the bomb at. He's very good at natural shadows, and obviously they are very pigmented, like as you can see. Oh, okay, maybe not. They are pigmented a little bit, like not like his usual colors, like, you know. Swatch that one, and his pink one here. So there you go. So like they are still pigmented, but they're not like his old stuff. I don't know. I know his formula's changed a bit like that, but I was very disappointed in his Thirsty palette. And I honestly don't reach for it very much these days because I'm just very disappointed in it. And also with his lipsticks as well, I've been purchasing them from Jeffree Star's website. I've been purchasing them from a lot of other websites, like, you know, that sell his brand in Australia and a few other places. And almost every time I've gotten his lipstick, except the one time I got Daddy, but every time I've gotten his lipsticks, I've gotten them dried out to the buggery, very, you know, like, yeah, just very dry, very hard to put on the lips because they're dry and they dry instantly, and it's been very annoying for me. So I thought I'd go do a bit of a video about it and do a whole face using Jeffree Star stuff. Because I don't know, another thing that I'm a little bit about as well is his highlighters. I've obviously got these ones, and I've got his highlighter palettes. I will be honest, his 24 karat gold, love it. I've only really ever used Sarcophagus though. I haven't really dipped into any other shades as yet. But here's Platinum Ice one. You'll see in the video. I threw it because I just didn't like it. And I've had to dig in. You can really see I've had to cut that palette up so much just to get some pigment out of it. It doesn't work. It's just really very dry, very, you know, yeah, not pigmented. Same with this one. You know, I've had to really just dig into that as well to get colours out. So anyway, so I thought, long story short, I thought I would, you know, come and do a video about it, an honest review on Jeffree Star products recently, because yeah, I've noticed there's a bit of an inconsistency with his palettes lately. Like before, I used to love his stuff. I was like, bitch, love you. Like he's the best thing. Got all my friends onto it, but now I'm a bit about it. I'm very that's all I can really say. So yeah, so I thought I'd come and do a video about that and just give my honest opinion. Thought I'd just go quick live, but I hope you guys loved the look. It's a little bit of a halo look I did with the Thirsty palette. So stay tuned to watch this. And yeah, love yous all. And don't forget to subscribe, please. And yeah, give me a thumbs up. Love ya. You know, so I'm one of the people, I start off with my eyes first. So, sods about it. But yeah, I'd like to do my eyeshadow first before anything. So I use the Soft Ochre by MAC paint pot to prime the lids with. I have actually used the Thirsty palette before, and I actually was very disappointed with it. I don't know. I just found a lot that, like, wasn't really a hugely pigmented palette. I wasn't like, because don't get me wrong, his Androgyny and his Beauty Killer palette, oh bitch, they were amazing. Like literally life. But I don't know. She's thirsty. You know what? I'll be honest. He's called it the thirsty palette. His pigments are thirsty. They need a bit of life in them. You know, they need a bit of moisture because they're very dry. So that's probably why he's called it thirsty. Just saying. I'm just gonna set that now with the Coty Air Spun, which literally my go-to powder these days. So now we're going to get into this great time, which I'm excited and nervous for because, yeah, see how this palette goes. Because as I said, I've used it 3 times and, twice, sorry. Okay, so today I'm going to do like a subtle smoky kind of eye. So I might have to dip into, because there's no black on here. What are you doing, Gail? No, but there's no black on here, so because I love black. If it's black on a palette, I'm having it. So I might I might just make it, and I'll dip into like another color, which is the black. Anyways, so I'm just gonna grab this parch color here, just kind of to make it kind of like a light transition, because why not? Just, you know, I like to put like a really light color on there just to help with blending and all that jazzeroo. Obviously you won't be able to see this color because, you know, it's the same color as my skin tone, but we're just gonna get in there anyways and just really pat that girl in. I'm loving the mirror though on this palette. That's one thing I would say. I love a big mirror. So got that going good. All right, so I'm gonna start with this color here, which is called Kumquat, which anything with the word cum in it, I am anybody's. So I'm loving that. So I'm just gonna put that onto my crease. Yeah, we're going in there and just really blending that in. Oh, hopefully she blends well, because yeah. So yeah, there we go. We can see. Oh, I've got a bit of an itchy nose. I'm just, yeah, like, great. Blend it, girl. Come on, blend. I'm just letting this blend, guys. Trying to blend her in. Blender. Yeah. I'm finding it, you know. Yeah, that'll do. It's blending okay. It's not blending the best, but he's counting. Quite disappointed, you know, but you know, we're just gonna really try and blend that girl in, because you can see like here, it's not blending the best. So I'm really trying to get in there. So I'm gonna use the Ovoni blending brush, which is like this. It's like a puffy brush. It's great for blending and, you know, give Sandra a good old blend and move her around a bit. So yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue to blend this in just a little bit more, because Sandra needs to blend, bitch. She needs to be blended. See, I don't know if you can see, but I just find that it doesn't blend as nicely as his other palettes do. And I find that when you start blending it out, like, it becomes very streaky, like a lot of the color disappears. So yeah, I don't know, I'm a little bit disappointed with that, but we're gonna go with it. We're just gonna continue on and just really see how we go. So I'm gonna grab like a darker color here, which is called Stroke. So, and I'm gonna pat it into my, actually, you know what, I'm gonna grab this brush here, which is the Colourpop brush. I actually like the Colourpop brushes. Yeah, so it's a Stroke, and I'm gonna just pat it into the bottom, like kind of in my crease area, but just underneath where I did that, the original color. This brush is a little bit wet as well, so this is from when I just cleaned my brushes. So this one is picking up a lot of the pigment, which is gorgeous. It's making you know, making the girl look good. Yes. Okay, so same again. I'm gonna grab the same color, which was Stroke on this one, and then I'm gonna do exactly the same thing on the other side. And yeah, here we go. I have to jump in again, because, you know, she's not there. She's not giving me the life I need. Okay, so then I'm going to grab a blending brush again, which I might just grab this one again because it's got a bit of the other colour on it, which is good, will be great for blending. So I'm just going to blend them a bit more together and blend it up. Blend her up a bit more. So I might do like one of those halo looks today, I think. So I'll do like dark here, then I'll put a bit of concealer on there. And Bob's your uncle, snip, snip, Bob's your auntie. So, yes, let's do that and we'll see how the girl goes. Really blending her in, Sandra, yeah. So I'm just going to dab into that other colour that I had before, which is Kumquat. And just blend it through the top here, as you can see. So she can live her fantasy, yes. Alright, so there we go. Again, it looks a little bit streaky like the other one, but I don't know if you can see, but it blended alright. Like it's decent. So yeah, she's alright. So then I'm gonna grab this brush here, and I'm gonna grab the darkest color on the palette, which is just there. So I'm gonna just do it here on the outer corner of my eye. So add drizzle here. So I don't know if you can tell, but like it's not coming out as a lot, as much as I would like it. So I don't know if you can see, but there's drizzle on it. If I dip back into it again, oh, there she is. Okay, she's here now. Right, so I'm just gonna add the darkness to this part, and then in my lid here as well, and just blend up a bit more. It's kind of like a halo effect. And then kind of blend that in a little bit, but you can sort of see what the effect that's happening. And then I'm going to conceal right in there, and then have like a nice little pop of shimmer. So I'm going to just pat a little bit more of that dark on because bitch didn't come through enough. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I'm going to leave that middle bit there a little bit blank. I will be honest, his brown from his blood sugar palette. Oh bitch, can I just tell you, Sandra, that is great. Love me some Jeffree in that. That was a great one. He really got his shit together with that palette, let me tell you. And then I'm just gonna grab my go back to my blending brush again, dip into Kumquat again, which is the color I used at the very start, and just soften that edges a little bit just up here so it kind of, the darkness doesn't blend too much into that. Alright, so now I'm going to grab this brush again. Well, no, I'll grab a synthetic brush because I find synthetic brushes use a lot better with concealer. And then I'm just going to dab just a bit of concealer in my, on my lid. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this packing brush here, and I'm going to go in with this gold colour called Filthy Rich right here. I've noticed with this, I don't know, it's very glittery. Like, I don't know if it is obviously still a shimmer colour, but it feels a bit more like a glitter pigment than anything else. Like, it's so glittery. Like, let me tell you, woman, it's so glittery. Alright, let me just dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. On like so. As I said, I've had a really good foundation. Like, I didn't set that concealer, so that's why that's come through so much. Bit of a trick. So, I'm just gonna dab, dab, dab. I will be honest, I do love the shimmers on this. Like, I mean, some of them, I don't really like this particular colour here. I really had to dig into that, as you can see, that last colour just there. Really had to dig into that to get payoff and pigment from that one, but the other ones aren't too bad. I might grab a bit of black, so that's where I'm going to have to grab my Too Faced chocolate bar palette. So, just going to dab, dab, dab the black just in the outers out here. Come on, bitch. Okay, so I'm just gonna dab that in a bit more again. So I'm just gonna dab it for the time being, and then I'm gonna blend her in, because I love a bit of a blender. So I'm gonna grab this, and I'm gonna just blend that in now. And then I'm just going to grab the colour again, Kumquat. I love that name, I will be honest. The name, the packaging, the names of these palette, in this palette is great. After some time, like, you know, like, so after some time, I'll be honest, like, my lipsticks do go dry, but I've been noticing lately when I've been purchasing them from him and I've been getting them, they're dry, like, straight away. I mean, it's fair enough that, you know, over time, like, there's been lipsticks that I had for years and they've dried out, obviously, a little bit because I've had them for so long, but it's getting to stage, like, when I order from his website now, they're just coming to me dry. Like, I'll open them up, I'm like, oh, girl, like, so, you know, I don't know if that's just because obviously the packaging's been sitting, like, the makeup's been sitting around for a while in his warehouse, like, maybe it was at, like, the very bottom and he's just, you know, because, you know, it might have been one of the last, just giving this a bit of a spray. Sorry, I'm going to go back in with that shimmer color again. But maybe, yeah, maybe, like, it's been sitting there because it was, like, one of the first things he put in the package, like, the packaging or something. I don't know. But, you know, it was very, very dry. And I was a little bit, disappointed when I got them. I will continue to buy Jeffree Star anyways. Like, I'm not saying I'm not going to buy him ever again or... And so this isn't a bashing video at all. Like, I still will buy Jeffree Star stuff even though I, you know, don't 100% love his palette and some of his stuff. But, you know, yeah, that's just me. There we go. There's the eyes there. So far, as you can see, there's a little bit of a halo kind of... Yeah, it's giving you that fantasy. But yeah, I've seen a lot of reviews like, oh my god, I love it, love his palette, it's great, good. I'm like, well, I didn't love it. So, I know he did change the formula a little bit, so hopefully, I mean, not that he's going to see this video, but hopefully he'll go back to his old formula, because I'll be honest with ya, that palette that he had last time, the androgyny and beauty killer and all that jazz, oh, let me tell you, girl, she is living her best life. Another thing too, I was thinking about is his I don't know if anyone agrees to, but I find that his highlight, like his single highlight. Now I've got his 24 karat and his platinum gold one. I find that his platinum gold palette really, like was very not textured, very dry, like very dry. It wasn't a buttery complexion, like wasn't a buttery texture. And I don't know, I didn't like that, so I don't reach for that one as much. But I'm going to use that today, I think. Because why not? Why not do it? We're going there, so why not just, yeah, use it today. But so I'm going to do my eyeliner now. So I'm going to grab the quick flick, doing the quick flick eyeliners. So there we go. So this is like a really nice dramatic eye. I'm loving these eyes, to be honest. When I get my lashes and stuff on, I feel like she's going to be a little more of a fancy woman. But we're going to, I always do my lashes and stuff last. Okay, so I'm just adding a bit more of those primer that I used a little bit before, those skincare that I used at the start of the video. So I'm just gonna do that again because, you know, I like to be extra moist, as the girls say. So far, the palette's okay. I didn't find that it was blending hugely well. Like, I found that when the palette blended, it was very, like, streaky and, like, muddy, and you really had to just really quite put a bit of pressure on to blend it. So I think that, you know, it's a very hard life to get this girl going. So I had to really put a bit of life in her. But yeah, so now I'm going to start my foundation. So I'm actually going to be using today the Designer Brands Luminous Hydrating Foundation, my fucking favorite of all time. This bitch gets me going. So I'm just going to do 2 drops and just dab that on each side. So now that's done, I'm just going to grab my Coty Airspun, and then I'm going to do my under eyes. So I just grab my Coty Airspun kind of to set my under eyes and let them bake, honey. Yeah. I'm going to put this as on my lash line. And then I'm going to go probably like this red or or this orange color here and blend it in with that. So it's kind of like a bit of a smoky kind of bottom lash line. So I'm going to grab the chocolate bar palette. So I'm going to just, yeah, add the, add some of the this black to it and a bit of the gold, like the truffles. It's like a blackie. It's going to be like a dark brown kind of a smoky on the bottom. So it's going to be nice. Okay, so now that that's done, I've done my bottom eyes now, so I'm just going to set the rest of my face. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just grab this brush here, which is the Jeffree Place brush, and I'm going to grab my Ofra palette, which is the Ofra Free Spirit palette. I love this. The bronzers and highlighters from them are absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to carve out where I want my bronzer to go. And just, this brush is just so soft, girl. Yes. Alright, so I'm going to use this is my favorite, one of my favorite contour palettes ever. Absolutely love it. Like, goals, tell ya. So I'm going to use the Beauty Creations contour palette. Obviously, you can tell which colour is the colour that I dip into so much. This one, so I dab into that, I just do a bit of that, and then I do a bit of these colours here. And then, so a bit of a cool tone and a bit of, I mix the cool tones with some of the warmer tones, just for my contour. And I blend her in. She's Circular Mountains. So she's great. She's living her best life, guys. So for my blush, I'm going to use the MAC blush. Actually, no, I'm not. My all-time favorite blush palette. The Jeffree Place palette. So I'm just going to go like this. Looks like this. I'm just going to go dum, dum, dum. Like that. Pat it off. And then I'm just going to... I'm going to use the Platinum Ice palette. As you can see, like, I've had to really scrape some of the shades because they just don't, I don't know, like, they just don't come out enough for me. Like, I'm really bummed on them. But I'm going to grab, I'm actually going to use a different colour. I'm going to use this, I think, today. Either this one or the bottom one. So Pink Chill or Glacier. So I'm just going to really just dab in. As you can see, dab, dab, dab. And then... Okay. Yeah. And same again on this side. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So then I just give it a go with the spray, the brush. Boom, boom, boom. 3 times. See if she comes alive then. Same colours as I said again. Just... So I just... Okay, girl, come through. Yep, okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. I think I just broke that, but... I'm going to use the Glazed Donut by Ofra. This is the pigment I'm after, girl. Come on. Yes, that's what I'm wanting. Come on, bet. Just going to let it kind of blend in a little bit more, because why not? You know, why not give her a bit of a blend with your fingers? Fingers your blending tool is your fingers, sorry, is what I meant to say. Alright, so Yes, bitch. Okay, and then give my face a bit of a spray. So I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus Fruity Juicy collection just to really make my face moist. I find that too with his other ones too, like his Peach Goddess one. Just swatch is beautiful on there, and that's what I find too. I don't know if people agree with me, but I find that his highlights do not work well on textured skin. Pardon me, textured skin. I don't know if anyone's the same, but textured skin for like if I've got really textured skin and she just doesn't work for me very well, girls. Unfortunately, doesn't work for me. So I'm gonna do my eyelashes first, just quickly. So I'll do them off camera because there'll be a lot of swearing and stuff going on. I mean, lashes annoy me at times. Okay, so I've just glued my eyelashes on, as you can see. So looking very glamorous. Yes. So I'm just gonna do my lipstick now. So I'm gonna use Daddy because out of all the colors that I went through, this was the one that was the only one that was not dried out. I don't know if it's just the formula's gone off like quickly or what, but they just, every time I get them, they seem to be dry. But I've shuffled through all of the colors, and the ones that aren't dry is this. I have a lot. I have so many of his sorry, I'm just gonna remove that. I have so many of his liquid lipsticks as well. I have almost probably one, but at least 2 or 3 from each collection, or probably more. Bitch. Alright, so I'm going to grab Daddy now from the Manny MUA and Jeffree Star collab. I noticed too when he dries a little bit, he kind of gets she gets a little bit flaky. So, yeah, it's not very good, but we'll see how this one goes. So my lips from Daddy, so I'll lift these up a bit so you can see. There we go. Yes. Actually, that one wasn't too bad. I will be honest. That lipstick wasn't too bad. But yeah. Guys, this is my final look. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all. And as I said, this wasn't a video to bash anybody. I just wanted to do a review because, yeah, I'm just not very happy with a lot of the stuff that I've been getting lately. I will still purchase from Jeffree Star though because I love him and... You know, but yeah, that's just my opinion. But thank you guys so much for watching. And as I said, please subscribe down the bottom. If you liked the video, even if you didn't like the video, just fucking subscribe anyways. Thumbs up as well. And yeah, give me your opinions as well about what you think, if you guys agree, or if there's any particular shadows or lipsticks that you find dry out a lot as well. As I said, it's not his whole collection. There are some things like this one was alright putting on. I think there's just not a lot of consistency with the brand. So that's why I just thought I'd come live and I'd do a video. But thank you for watching. I love you all.